Oh yeah. Who listening? All right. All right. Hey, y'all. It is I, Jarek, aka Jarius D, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of Little Tea Time. And we are back. Tonight, I am very ecstatic and very humble and grateful to have this talented queen and fashion designer and multi-talented artist in the booth with me tonight. I'm pouring it on because that's what I do. They know I pour it on thick here. Um, Keeahan, aka Dreams Myth. Welcome to a little tea time.
Thank you for having me.
Man.
Lord, if everybody opened for me like that on stage, do you think I would ever get off it?
No, you wouldn't. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you here tonight. So to give people a little background, when I met you, we were over at an event over at BAC, and we were supporting some artists there. And then I began to see you around at other events. And then I moved into this building that I am staying in, and I booked a fashion show. And when I booked that fashion show, you were one of the designers in said show. And I am currently wearing said piece from said show tonight.
This is true. And you kept it good too. I see you online wearing it sometimes.
You know? And it's even better when, and I may be pouring this on just a little bit thicker, but there was a certain celebrity who has the same vest. And I'm going to shout her out tonight. So shout outs to Raven Simone.
Oh, she does.
She has a cow print vest. And I was like, I went and checked the date of her interview to see when she had, and it was after we did the fashion show.
Wow, I didn't even think to go back and check the date.
You should. You definitely should.
Well, that's amazing.
So you definitely created a trend because it is a trend, and yes. So congratulations.
Wow, thank you. When I create, especially when I'm placing the artist or the actor in my work, after it's made and it's fit and the person it's for is in love with it, it's gone out of my brain. I may see it, like you said, on Raven Simone, or I may see it on a runway, but I don't even think to be like, when did they come up with this? Was it before or after? So wow, that's amazing.
It is. So, can you tell the viewers at home a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Keeahan, but depending on what room you met me in, you may have met me as Dreamsmith, the multidisciplinary artist who has recently gotten into live poetry and performing her poetry on the stage. But you may also know her as a visual artist. You may know her as a flow and performance artist. Or you may just know her as someone who shows up when there's an event going on in town. But I've been doing costume creation for roughly 8 years now. I started in the film industry first. Yeah.
Sips on my tea, come.
Yeah. My real start was in Centenary College's theater department. I was volunteering time there because I was studying for my geology degree. And that's where I found a place where my skills in seamstry and tailoring could actually have an impact. And it's kind of been up from there.
Okay. I get to brag to people about this particular custom piece a lot. When I do wear it. And they ask me all the time, how can I have one? Who do I need to talk to get it? And I tell them all the time, you have to reach out to said fashion designer.
Yeah, they can find me on social media underneath the handle, The Threaded Thimble.
Yes.
That's my fashion and costume design page. I've recently started to kind of separate my other EPs, so it's a little bit easier for people to navigate me. But The Threaded Thimble is where you can find me on Instagram.
Y'all, I'm a fan of what she does anyway, because she's talented. And I was seeing your post that you are working in the film industry, but I didn't connect it. And I was like, that makes sense. She would be gone from the city for weeks at a time, months at a time. And then you would just magically reappear. And she would be at an event like I was just out of town. I was like, out of town, girl, what set were you working on?
Well, the most recent set has been the musical theater stage in Maine. That's kind of been my little haunt for the past couple of summer stocks.
Yes.
But I'm back here for now.
I am super proud of you because, one, to see you working in your element, you're doing what you love to do. It's not a hobby. It's not craft for you. It's your passion. And to get to celebrate you here and let people know, like, she's legit, y'all. She's authentically legit about what she does. It is an honor to have you here and to let people get to know more about you. So, when you are not working in the threaded thimble, what are you doing for fun?
Well, I think that's an area where I can grow a little bit more. As of right now, I'm in what I like to call the hustle phase.
Amen.
I try to keep my time wrapped up in whether it be networking, supporting other artists, whether that be sharing their events or boosting their engagement, or going to a live music performance. Shout out to my goddaddy, Charles Tucker.
That part.
So I find myself kind of still engaging with the arts, but not in like a, I gotta get this out way. That's how I have fun.
And recently I've been seeing you've been doing poetry. So what inspired you to get into poetry lately?
So my journey with poetry actually has been lifelong. It's only been through these recent months that I've become more public with it. My first encounter with poetry was actually prayer.
That part.
Most of like the blessing I say over my food is a poem that is a prayer. When my mother taught me how to pray, it was a poem. And my aunt, my Tita Sam, recently passed, and she was the poet of our family. So kind of in a way to build my credibility, not just with the art community, but with my family. I started performing. And with those performances, I hope to, when my poetry book is done, that people will be looking for it.
Yes, I love that. So you basically took on your aunt's role as the poet in your family.
Right. And my hope with, especially once I release this book, is that by doing that, they will trust me with her postmortem pieces so that I can memorialize her. Because just as I say in my poem titled Tita, it should have been her on that stage with her words, her worlds, and her wonderfully blessed pen. and the world deserves to see her.
All right, girl. You. All right. Y'all not gonna make me cry for the second time on my show. But it's love. I love that you are paying tribute and paying homage to her through your work and through your inspiration to be the writer and the artist that you are. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, how did you decide when to establish your brand within the industry?
Now that's the hard question. Because my biggest like branding aspect of me is my integrity. People know that if they call up Keeahan or they call up Dreamsmith, even if I may not have all the answers, I'm going to be there 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that means you need groceries, or you need a ride to an interview, or you need somebody to help you clean out your depression room, or you need someone to answer an artist call.
Mm-hmm.
They know I'm going to show up.
Yes. This girl's work ethic, top tier. I remember when we were getting ready for the first fashion show and you were just showing me some of the pieces that you were creating. It had to be like we had literally just wrapped up the rehearsal. It was late even that night and you were working until the wee hours to create pieces for us to wear. It just showed me like, no, she's dedicated to what she's doing, and your attention to detail, baby. This thing is just, I love it. I love that there is a pocket for my phone inside. Business cards can go up top. This thing is so functional. You can wear it up, you can wear it down, you can wear it as the shirt if you don't want to wear a shirt. I love the fact that you take your time, you create pieces with love, and you just said it with integrity, and you really pour you into your work. That has to be commended across the board.
Thank you so much. You're making my heart so full. My cup runneth over.
That part. So, how have your priorities changed since you started the business of art?
My priorities have shifted more towards the infrastructural part. And what I mean by that is the foundation of the business part.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, everybody knows I do Keedy's caps, but I need Keedy's caps to be trademarked.
Amen.
Sure, everybody knows that I do poetry, but I need my poetry copyrighted.
Amen. Library Books of Congress.
What I find, especially with a lot of people my age, we are very familiar and focused on the creation part, but we don't know how to protect ourselves. And a part of me, especially as I'm trying to teach myself these things, thinks it's by design.
Mm-hmm.
We are very easy to exploit because we don't have a foundation in protecting ourselves.
Yes.
And I want to change that, but in order to do that, I have to educate myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how my priorities have shifted.
I bet that it is the truth, and I'm with you when you're right. So, this next question: what were some challenges you've overcome on your journey as an artist working in this industry for 8 years so far?
Something I've overcome, and still currently overcoming, is the unvocalized barriers, the social barriers that you have to overcome in the field that I work in. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people of color, plenty of young Black women in my field, but we are still a minority. There were things that I encountered in Brunswick that I would have never thought I would encounter in Maine, but it's still one of the original 13 colonies. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Say less.
But I feel like I've definitely learned a lot more about how I need to operate or move in those spaces. And it definitely informs how I move now.
Okay. In understanding that, what were some of the designers that you saw that inspired you?
One of my biggest inspirations is Schiaparelli, the current designer of Schiaparelli, and his approach. His name escapes me at the moment, but his approach to making that sector of design more transparent, as well as trying to offer actionable education on how to get into the field and how to operate in the field and the skills that they're looking for and the quality they're looking for, I think has been a massive, massive inspiration to me because I kind of take that mission statement in myself.
Okay.
My creations aren't just for me, as I said before. They're for everyone. And if I want it to be useful, it has to be easy to navigate.
Yes. Okay. To piggyback on that, what would you say is your aesthetic?
My aesthetic? I let other people tell me that.
All right.
Because again, I'm multidisciplinary, but I'm also interdisciplinary. So some days I may show up as a flower child. The next day I may show up as alts. Next day I may show up as look like I'm a child of Erykah Badu. It just depends on who meets me, their context, the context of where we're meeting.
Yes, I can appreciate that because literally, I don't know what I'm gonna wear from day to day. I literally do not know what I'm gonna wear from day to day. I tend to get up some days, I'll put it together. Some days, like, no, I'm gonna wear this.
Right.
Intentionally. I grew up watching a lot of movies and films, and there was one particular costume designer that kept standing out. And her name is Ruth Carter. Are you familiar with her? She's one of those costume designers that when you see her naming the credits, it's like, oh, she did that too.
Yeah.
She did that too. One of my favorite movies that she did wardrobe and costuming for was Save the Last Dance. Very earthy, very down to earth outfits and looks. But she also, it's like she gets it. She gets how to go and put it together. And I saw that element with you. I saw that element with you when I started paying attention to your attention to detail and your eye of how you can create pieces for people. And I was like, that's who she reminds me of.
That is an extremely high compliment.
She's one of my favorites. And I appreciate the artistry of what you do. To meet fashion designers are some of the most peculiar people I've met because y'all are very particular. You know what you're gonna do. You navigate it. Even if it's like organized chaos, y'all navigate it with ease. And I have not met a fashion designer that I just don't not like. So
that's good.
I'm inspired by fashion. Like, fashion is one of the things I'm inspired by anyway, because we get to be us.
Right.
And with fashion, you don't have to be constructed into, well, I can only wear jeans.
With fashion, you're able to fashion your box. Sorry, I wish I had another word for fashion.
That's the word. It was perfect.
But
it was perfect.
You create the frame you exist in.
Yes.
And that's one of the things, like, I can't detach identity from fashion.
No.
I can't detach the artist from the art. And I don't think you're meant to, because what I like to do with my fashion design and even my costume design is I want people to either be the character that they showed me needs to be on stage, or be who I see them as. And when I look at people, I see them as deities. So I want you to feel like one.
Yes.
I want you to look like one.
Yes.
And whatever that looks like for you, if that's a cowhide vest, if that's a biker's jacket, if that's some knitted pants, if that's a crocheted hat, whatever happens, I want you to feel as you should in your piece. And I'm going to make it to be that.
Okay. Now, I kind of go off script to ask my guests certain questions. I'm going to pose this question to you. If you could work with a certain designer, or if you had the opportunity to work with a designer, who would that be for you?
I'm gonna have to roll it back to the Schiaparelli fashion house. Either that or Iris Van Herpen.
Oh, I don't even know who that is, but they just sound like it's deep.
Oh my gosh. Iris Van Herpen, essentially what they do is they combine architecture and engineering with fashion design.
Okay. So this wouldn't be the designer that designed outfits for Janelle Monáe, right?
They have designed I forget the look, but yes, they have designed things for Janelle Monáe.
Oh,
but Schiaparelli House has also designed things for Janelle Monáe. And the piece where it looks like she looks like a painting, that's Schiaparelli. Yeah, those two houses right there. So if y'all listening, Iris, hi.
And as a fan of Janelle Monáe and how she presents herself in her fashion,
I love her take on Afrofuturism. She is an icon.
Oh, Janelle, you know I'm a fan of yours, girl. I ain't gotta explain.
And then her music.
Oh, she is timeless.
Timeless.
Easily top 10. Easily top 10. And to see how they dress her for red carpet shows, Met Gala. Oh,
it's fantastic. I put her looks right next to Erica's.
They're just timeless pieces. They could wear them again, but they don't have to wear them again.
No. But I would love to see them restyle some of those pieces.
That was the right wording. Right wording. Redesigned. To see them deconstruct those looks and rebuild them in a
remix, or like they say, rewind.
That piece that she wore recently to the Met, the black and white with the, she ate that. And I love seeing how designers just, they get it. They get the what's in my head. You'll get it. And I'm like, how? But it's like you see my vision and you take my vision and you create my vision, but you do it with your touch.
Right.
And that's what makes it so much special, because for a fashion designer to see your vision and they create it with their touch, it's like, baby, I'll call you every week.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on somebody's call log like that. You know how it is.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
We're manifesting over here at a Little Tea Time. So, this next question is, how do you define success?
Is my mama proud? That's my guiding force right there. If my mama wouldn't be proud that I'm doing something, 9 times out of 10, I'm not supposed to be doing it. So for me, success looks like the people around me being happy. I know that if it wasn't for my community and the people that I serve, I would have no, like, great, I'm making art, but who's looking at it?
Yes.
The health, the safety, the prosperity of my people is success.
I love that. Wow. An original answer. I've heard some people answer this question, but I've never heard it like that. It's about you being of service. It's what I'm hearing. It's about you being of service. And because you're being of service, are you serving your community to the highest level? That when you walk away from it, they're proud of what you did because you was just involved.
Right. I'm more than all right with being a step in the process as long as I'm a step in the right direction.
That's right. Ooh, I'm with you when you're right. Because if you're a part of the process and you see things come together, girl, you gonna design something for somebody at the Oscars, something.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be some Oscar design. It's gonna be a Met Gala. It's gonna be something because you're very organic and true to what you're saying, and you're very organic and true in your nature of how it is to be an artist and in this industry of fashion design. This is a very cutthroat industry.
Extremely. And I understand why, because we're competing for an ever shortening attention span of the public. But what people forget is the public part. You're still dealing with people. And people, they are not one dimensional, no matter how simple they may seem. And you have to meet them where they are.
That part. I'm reading a comment while you were speaking, and Tiffany says, hey, if my novel makes it and there's a red carpet event, I'm asking you for costuming help.
Girl, you got my phone number. Yes, ma'am. I got you. Don't worry about it.
See, we're manifesting things. So I saw that you bought a piece with you or a collection with you. I'm not sure if it was art that you were bringing in with you tonight.
Oh, you're probably talking about this. So this is my my poetry book. This has all the poems that I performed inside of it. I keep it separate from the draft of my poetry book because I want to keep a running tally of how many I do, which ones I do. And one of the things that I say is I may not have my shit memorized, but at least my book has got a spine.
That part. That part. And I'm there with you when you're right. Because as poets.
Yeah. For me, if it's not written down, it's not real.
Yeah. And my memory is it's tied up to music. My memory is devoted to learning music. So to learn poetry, like not gonna open that space up.
No, but I figure, especially with all those lights on stage, which might be something else of theater work. But I don't feel comfortable having the phone right here. But I feel very comfortable with this right here.
Because that's you. That's you. It's not a machine.
Right. It's just more tactile.
Yes. And it's comfort. I understand now why you were carrying it. It makes total sense now.
Yeah.
Next question. What's the best advice you can give to someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their dreams in the fashion industry? Or in any industry, because you're multi-talented.
I would say don't wait for the perfect moment. Prepare for it. And accept the different cycles and seasons of your life. It's okay to be upset when things don't work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be frustrated when you're met by closed door after closed door after closed door. But there are many times where rejection is protection.
Ooh.
And every failure is a setup for success.
That's it. Ooh, that's right there. I know that's right.
It may not seem like it at the time, but it will all make sense in due time.
And as working artists, we get this a lot. We don't always get the roles that we go and audition for. You don't always get to go in costume design for the sets that you want to work for. But then you get the next call for the next project. And it's like, nah, I had you in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit back and it's like, that's why I didn't get that one.
Right.
And I'm a firm believer that when things like that happen, it's like, nah, God is like, nah, I got something better in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I have something better in mind. You might not got that one, but you're going to understand in the by and by why I gave you this one.
Right.
And when we go through moments like that, it lets us know, like, no, I'm right on track.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right on track. When you think you're not on track, something like that is when perspiration and inspiration meet.
Mm-hmm.
And God is in the midst of that. It's like, okay, now I get it. And that's when you're working in purpose.
Right.
And working in intent. So I can appreciate that. Ooh, I can appreciate that. Next question. Can you give us your favorite quote and why?
Fix your face. Annalisa Geis, 1999.
I just left my glass on too because we hear this from time to time.
Yes.
And we hear it in different contexts. A lot.
And I still haven't fixed it yet.
Why?
My face is an open book.
Touche.
And even if I try, it don't work. But I feel like that's just an expression of my humanity.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna give me away.
100%. Why you think I don't go to the book? I don't go to the boat.
Mm-mm.
Lose my heart on.
I'm coming out of that mad. I'm the friend that you really don't want to tell me stuff if you don't want me to tell you the truth. Because when you start talking, my face gonna give me away first.
Correct.
I'm like, you okay? Are you asking me for advice or are you venting?
I always ask that question, and that there is no harm in my context. There's no harm in asking before you assume. Mm-hmm. Just ask, and don't assume based on my face. You know what I'm thinking. You don't. Mm-mm. Just ask me.
I'm gonna give it to you straight, no chaser.
Yeah.
Next question. Can you tell us 3 things you'd like to see better in our community?
I would like to see more people be more responsible with your mentorship. And don't just think about what you want to teach, think about how you plan to teach it. There's a reason it takes educators 3 years, 4 years, 10 years to develop their pedagogy. Mm-hmm. Just because you've learned something doesn't mean you know enough to share it yet. And that is okay. Sometimes we won't know until we interact with someone else, use them as a sounding board for what we have to share. But I'm in a very unique position where I am still being mentored by people. I still I still view myself as teachable. I still view myself as a student. But I'm also a student who has had to teach. And just because there is no frame of reference doesn't mean there shouldn't be one, if that makes sense. I feel like I've encountered a lot of people who want to tell me what I should be doing. But when they're speaking to me about what I should be doing, all they're telling me is what they would do in my position. There's a difference. And I don't know if enough of our people understand that. And I wish they did. I wish they spent more time taking care of themselves, because that's something else that we need to know. We need to know how to take care of ourselves.
Some said loud for the people in the back.
I'm not just a product that I can like cut up pieces of myself to sell off. Like it's not that simple, especially not anymore. And I really wish that people took their lives more seriously. Not just their work, not just their art, not just their social connections, but their lives. Who are you? Who is the heartbeat behind the haiku? Who is the pulse behind the paint? That matters. And I don't think we acknowledge the importance of that.
Oh, baby. That's deep. That's deep. We only have one shot at this. We only have one shot at it. And because we have one shot at it, we have to give this 100% our best every single day. Now, I get what you're saying. Like, take care of yourself. Like, it should be more than the little things we do to take care of ourselves. Get outside and go and work out a little bit.
Yes.
Go pour some love into yourself. Go out there and sweat.
You are allowed to buy the mango.
Okay.
You are allowed to sit in the park. You are allowed to touch grass. You are allowed to enjoy the way the wind blows. You are allowed to enjoy the rays of sun on your skin. You don't have to earn that.
No.
Your life is already meant to be experienced.
Yes. I love that. I love that I get up every day. I get to put me first. Then I get to do my art second. Because I get to show up as me first. Fully whole and complete in order to carry out the art second. And as artists, and not even just us as artists, but as human beings, as people, you should want to take a little bit more pride in how do I mentally feel? How do I physically feel? Because if you cannot show up 100%, you can't do the work.
No, and if you don't know what supporting yourself looks like, you can't learn how to support someone else.
That's it. That's it. That's right. So, another off the script question. TV show, if you could design for a TV show or a particular artist, who or what show would that be?
Well, before they ended it, it was going to be Lovecraft Country. It was going to be that. But now,
Totally agree.
I would have loved to work on Jordan Peele's set.
Oh.
I don't care what the story is. He's one of my favorite storytellers right now.
Oh.
If I could just let me be a stitcher, you know, I'll work my way up the ladder. But yes, him and Ryan Coogler.
Oh.
Yep. Y'all tell them the type of stories I want to dress for.
And I got to throw this out there real quick because you just brought up Ryan Coogler. And it's supposed to be in the tea spill, but I'm going to spill this real quick. Now, Ryan Coogler, I'm seeing this post circulating around here that y'all are supposed to be doing Master Munsa. I may be mispronouncing this, but it is a African king.
Remember what I said about dressing deities?
And I saw in the post that they had Michael B. Jordan in the post for this particular film. I was like, okay, I wonder who's doing the set designing and the costume designing.
I can work a tool saw too.
It's gonna go down on this set. Now this is all alleged stuff. Okay. But if this is real, allegedly now if this is real, will y'all confirm? We got you somebody over here who really wear. And I'm wearing proof. I'm wearing proof that she knows what she's doing. So,
and many people will be wearing more proof if you need that too.
That part. Wow. And Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
Just that season. We were robbed.
We were
robbed after season 1 was like, I know where they're going.
Yeah.
They're going down the rabbit hole. And they nailed that. Even with the fashion, they nailed it. Because it was a period piece show. For them to do the research for the fashion,
the costume designer for Lovecraft Country escapes me. Their name escapes me. Mm-hmm. But I definitely really appreciated how much they looked into not just the cultural history, into the looks they were creating, but also like the social history. Because just because in the 1840s everybody was wearing their skirts up here, there's a difference between communities, between how they choose to wear things. And that takes a level, you kind of turn into an anthropologist and a cultural studies student once you actually start to get into costume history and construction. And I was really happy to see that they took that time.
Yes. And even as a writer, you may be able to agree on this. Even as a writer, when I write, I even describe what my characters are wearing. Because I feel like it's part of the aesthetic of the story that what would they be wearing in a scene like this?
Right, of course. For a little while, I was reading stage plays, which I don't think is for me. I don't think I should read a play. I think I should see it. Because it's more about motion and all that. But one of the cool things I think costume designers and costume teams are able to do is figure out what story they want to tell that lines up with the story. We can do West Side Story, but I could dress them up as Bloods and Crips.
That part.
And that would be a different story than if I were to dress them up as white versus Latino. People really underestimate the story that you can tell without opening your mouth.
Yes. Just fashion, it just does it. Fashion is one of those things that it just transcends time anyway. Because you can go and look at a picture of someone from 1932 and see what they're wearing. And you can just tell what they wearing represented exactly who they were in the moment. No matter their social economic status, no matter their background, no matter what they look like, what they wear is going to stand out first. And it's going to tell the bigger story of, okay, I know the type of person it is.
Right.
Just when they literally say, clothes don't make the man. The man make the clothes.
100%.
And when they say you can tell by a person's shoes the type of person they are, those things ring true. And fashion plays such a huge, huge part in that. And not only that, we didn't realize how much fashion is part of the art community. It plays such a momentous part in the art community because artists, you can wear what you want to your show, and people are like, she's an artist. But it's not just that, it's an understanding that we have a freedom to be us at all costs. And it doesn't cost us anything to be us because we are already living what it costs to be us as artists. We don't always get that meal that we want that day.
Correct. Sometimes you got to eat that sugar toast, but it's okay.
You eat your sugar toast, they gonna get your bag.
Yeah.
You go get you a steak after you get that bag.
Correct. Man, that celebratory meal after a good night of vending, or you just got back from a signing event, that nothing tops that.
Yes.
Outside of course, like opening night, but
So, I've been paying attention to your posts, and you have been very diligent about presenting pieces that are gonna definitely be timeless because you really absorb what it is that you want to create for other artists. What is that like? What is your process like to sit down and really absorb what another artist is asking you to collaborate with them?
So the best thing that I found that helped me like orient myself if I were to take on a commission, because I'm kind of guessing that's what you're asking about. I hopefully, if I had the privilege of being a part of their social media following, I kind of watch what they like to wear, what they post when they're with their mom versus what they post when they're with their friends. And then depending on what that commission is about, I try to meld those two, but put my own touch on it. Like for your cowhide vest, for example, I picked that not only because it fit the theme of Rico's show at the time, but because I knew that you also liked being grounded.
I do.
Which is why I chose the color brown. That's why I chose an animal hide. But I also knew that you like to mix and match different finishes. So that can show up as different patterns, that can show up as a different hem on some shorts or a different type of short. So I was like, okay, well, when I'm making this piece for Jarek, I'm going to make sure all of my seams are clean. I'm going to make sure he has a place to put his business cards, a place to hold his phone. Because remember, I did measure your phone.
You did.
Because I'm like, every time I see Jarek, he's networking. I'm going to make something comfortable and airy so he can wear it with a shirt or without a shirt, but never sweat because I know we all hate that little pocket of sweat that gathers at the small of your back.
Yeah, we do.
So I made sure to line it in a way where that wouldn't happen.
Wow. That means she really studied me, people.
Yeah.
She did her homework. And I have a lot of vests in my closet. Believe it or not, I have a couple of vests in my closet because I just love the fact that if I can just throw this on and just go. Just go.
And I knew you liked like earth toned metals like coppers, brass, but the best button I could find was gold. Baby. But I was like, there's plenty that he has in his closet that'll match that.
Ooh. And then to see Raven Simone with
That's crazy.
I gotta say that again. To see Raven Simone with a cow print vest. When you go and check it out, I want to say she was on the Sherry Shepherd show.
Okay.
She did an interview on the Sherry Shepherd show. And I gagged. I gagged. I was like, wait.
Pause, time out.
Let me hit the pause button. I ran in the closet and went and grabbed my vest and came back and I was like, what day was this? And I cannot remember the date like right now. Mm-hmm. But I would tell y'all this, y'all going, just go look up Raven Simone on the Sherry Shepherd show and y'all see this vest. I say she did it. She did it. That was a trend that I was like, I would not, and I wasn't expecting to see anyone with something like this.
And then later on, now we have the trail rides, and everybody's
cowboy. Mm-hmm. You better do your thing, girl. You better do your thing. You better pop your shit and let these people know exactly who you are. What you're doing that. But my goal is I just wanted to give you that extra boost of energy. Girl, keep popping your shit because you're doing something and you got the right attention. When I saw that, I was like, she got somebody's attention without I don't know whose attention she got. They got it up there at the top. All the way down at the bottom. And that was when I was like, okay, she's on to something. Not only are you on to something, but I'm on to something. That's when I started realizing, like, okay, we're creating a trend that we are not seeing. Mm-hmm. And you're doing something that it made you feel good that when someone that's out, it's like, I gotta do one too. I have to do one too. Mm-hmm. And she didn't have the gold buttons. I'm going to just be very clear about that. She didn't have the gold buttons on hers the way I have the gold buttons on mine. But her, just to see her sit there and just kept, I was like,
yeah.
You did the damn thing, girl. Just, she did the damn thing.
Thank you.
Final question, and then we're going to get into candy or corn. Mm-hmm. What would be your wish for the next generation?
The absence of fear. We weren't born with the spirit of fear, we were taught it. So to see the next generation step foot on this world with no fear, that's my hope.
I like that. I can appreciate that answer because that's something that we need for this next generation. Understanding who you are and whom's you are. Knowing your power, knowing your worth. Understanding that you do take up space.
And sometimes the table you're sat at isn't for you to eat at, it's for you to flip. I'm sorry, I realized I said that with a deadpan look on my face.
Baby, that's all right. Somebody at home need to hear that. I don't know who need to hear it, but that was just for you. The table that you were sitting at may not be for you to eat at.
It may be for you to flip.
All right, Electro Abundance, when she would walk off from the table and pull the tablecloth off the table.
Exactly that. But it takes discernment.
And that's it.
And discernment comes from obedience.
And with that, know what that is. Know what that is. You have to pray for discernment. You have to learn that gut feeling inside of you that this may not be the place I need to be at, but if I have to be here, I'm gonna make the best of the moment. And if it ain't that, you gotta know when to hold them
and know when to fold.
Know when to run away. Baby, and you don't count your money while you're sitting there at the table.
No, you don't.
Don't count your money while you
do not do that.
All right. Miss Keeahan, we are about to dive into candy or corn.
Oh, I had y'all giggling and cackling when I was in the comment section last time. What you got for me?
You did. All right, so I'm going to ask you about these candies. If you'd eat these candies, you can say candy. If you would not eat these candies, you can say corn.
Okay.
And we want to invite the viewers at home. Y'all can play candy or corn with us by simply putting your comments down in the comment section. Right? So first candy up is the York's Peppermint Patty.
Oh, that's candy. One of my favorites, actually. Yeah, I do. I do like mint chocolate chip. I do. Especially when it's cool outside. I actually want that, especially when the weather gets cold.
I said it yesterday. Get you a nice cup of hot chocolate or a good cup of coffee. Drop you one in there.
Correct.
You'll thank us later.
You're welcome.
And shout outs to Yorks because y'all did the damn thing with that. The next candy up is 100 grand.
Like 100 grand? Candy, but not one I would choose.
Understood. Next candy up is the Snickers.
Oh, candy. Oh, that Snickers ice cream that Briar's got. Oh my God. I know I don't need to be eating it, but if it's there, I'm going to eat it.
I'll take one.
And their commercial is so right. You are not yourself when you're hungry.
We do believe in product endorsements over here, people.
Yes, we do.
Just saying. Next candy up is the M&Ms.
Okay, clarifying question. The peanut M&Ms?
Okay, what brand do you prefer?
I like the peanut M&Ms.
Okay.
But the regular, like just chocolate M&Ms that you find in the fun size pack in the doctor's bowl, those are good too.
Yeah, they are.
But those are meant for babies.
Yeah, they're not the peanut M&Ms.
They're not. And I saw this. They got peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. Look, it looks like late stage capitalism to me, but that might be somebody's holy grail.
Okay. That might be a thing. We might have to do a taste test over here for tea time for that one day.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody put. Damn, we can't afford bread now, so you give us peanut butter and jelly
in the M&M. Y'all know how cheap that is.
Oh God,
we can't even afford the bread, so y'all just gonna give it to us in the M&M.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask that clarifying question, because if it's not the peanut, then
y'all call for that one. Mars, y'all call for that one over there. All right, next candy up is Mike and Ike's.
I like the sour ones, but I don't like the original ones.
That's candy. Yeah, that's sour one. Legit. Lemon heads.
Candy. I like lemon sour things.
Me too. Absolutely. Twix.
Candy. That's actually my top candy bar. It's Twix and then Snickers.
Okay, so are you a righty or a lefty when it comes to?
I'm ambidextrous.
That part. Both. That means both, people.
Yes.
Learn your terminology.
Yeah. Give me both of them.
That part. Next candy up is Skittles.
Candy. There's I forget what it's called. It's supposed to be like the tropical one, but it's in the purple pack.
The purple pack?
Yeah.
She's a connoisseur. We appreciate the Skittles connoisseurs over there.
Yeah, I like the purple pack.
Yes. That purple pack
Mm-hmm.
That tropical punch.
Yep.
That sour Skittles in the green pack.
Oh, yeah. That one's also a really... Dang, I'm going to have to go to Circle K after this.
I'll take it. And then when they did the gummies.
Okay. Possibly hot take. I didn't like the gummies.
They were okay.
They are right. It was alright, but like I'm just give me my Skittles.
That part. We just gotta keep it plain and clear. Plain and clear. Next candy up is the Sour Patch Kids.
I like the watermelon ones.
Those are good. But
the regular ones or the where they do one flavor in a box, I like the watermelon ones.
That part. Final candy is candy corn.
Corn.
She's one of my people.
Corn.
She's one of my people.
Yeah, no. If you want to eat sugar wax, all you got to do is, you remember the little wax candies, the little bottles?
Yes.
That's better than the candy corn.
No. Just absolutely not.
And Tootsie Rolls can go right next to candy corn too. You like that fake chocolate?
I don't like it at all. I'm sipping on tea because I agree.
Oh, okay.
That
had to make sure.
Yeah, that is. If you want to eat Tootsie Rolls,
look,
and candy corn, by all means, you be my guest.
You gotta. Your body is asking for something, and you're giving it the wrong thing. If you're craving those, because who wants fake chocolate? If you don't give me my. Let me stop.
That part. Take that up right on up out of here.
Decoration that y'all be eating.
Yeah, put it on your Christmas tree. You're more than welcome to put it on your Christmas tree, and I hope the ants and the roaches have fun.
Not the ants and the roaches.
I hope the ants and the roaches have fun eating off of your Christmas tree with your candy corn and your Tootsie Rolls.
Absolutely not.
They are not going to call us for product endorsements over here.
That's fine.
Totally fine with me. You throw the whole factory away. They know I don't play around here with it. All right. So, Keeahan, you are going to be one of my featured artists for Versus and Vibe, the poetry slam happening this Friday.
This is true.
And I am ecstatic that I had the opportunity to book you for said show. Now, you ain't got to give us no previews tonight. We going to say that for the show.
Okay.
But
I came prepared just in case you asked.
Okay, that's why I said but. If you got something you can drop on us.
Sure. Let me crack open the old spine.
Right.
Let's see.
We're going to give y'all a preview.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. That one was sad.
That part.
This one's a little lighthearted. At least I consider it to be lighthearted.
Okay.
The title of this one is Blind Tiger. Went on a date. He showed up a little late. I figured, what the hell? I'm sure it'll be okay. Then 15 passes and I'm playing with ice. Tapping and scrolling, but decide to be nice. He finally takes his seat and I make him laugh. We nibble and joke before I finally ask, why are we here and what you after? Don't want to lead you on with a couple of seconds of laughter. I finally give my answer, so glad I prepaid, 'cause I'm beginning to feel my energy beginning to wane. While we walk, I'm still joking, keeping a grin on his face, checking my volume, my expression, and the speed of my pace. I get myself home, even muted my music. If this is what it is, I don't think I can choose it. No anger, no sadness, not a care in the wind. But I can tell from his order that he's a little chagrined, that I can only bring myself to show up as a friend. 'Cause if I'm being fair and keeping it a bean, I really don't think I'm built for this new dating scene.
All right. All right, that's just a preview of what's to come Friday night, y'all. So we definitely want to have y'all in the place for Verses and Vibes, the Poetry Slam. And that's just a preview. So
yeah, given that we got people that's not on the program showing up, I'm probably just gonna keep it.
girl, and that's the other thing. Thank you for mentioning that. Y'all, this show is already like bigger than what we think because we do have other artists who are just reaching out to just come and just jump on stage. I was like, what? Okay, baby, come on. Come on. We welcome all. And this show is going to be so amazing for us. I've been hosting some poetry gigs this year, but this is one of the ones that I'm very excited because I have not yet had the opportunity to work with you. And I have not had the opportunity to have Ego Trip on stage as part of one of my shows. So I am excited to see who all is coming through because we got some people that y'all gonna be like, you had who?
Well, I look forward to seeing who show up.
Yes,
I look forward to it.
definitely. So we've already got into the tea spill. Foodie Friday. This show is happening like 2026, but I'm promoting it over here for Lil Tea Time because we're food people.
Yeah, I like food.
Right. And because we're food people, we like food. So this event is going to be in March of 2026. Y'all, this event is going to be free to the public. It is family friendly. Our food ambassador and 2024 Golden Fork Chef winner, Chef Melvin. He finna pour it out for us.
Oh yes.
He finna pour it out. And he has a collection of vendors who's coming through to cook. They are going to be celebrating food, culture, and resilience within the community. I definitely want to encourage y'all to, when you see the flyer, put it on your calendar. It's already on mine. Yeah. Like, I'm promoting this already.
And that's massive.
Right. And y'all, we need to have a turnout for Chef Melvin. This is one of our brothers who literally does a lot for the community anyway. And to see that he's doing something where this is pretty much like him giving back to the community. We don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to be there. I might be wearing the cow print vest at this one. Because I'm not planning on missing this one. This Saturday, the Caddo Parish Food Distribution, it starts at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. at certain locations. I've already posted these flyers to my Facebook and my Instagram, and if you've been getting any messages, I had this message circulating that we need to do what we have to do to feed our families this holiday season. We're a week away. And we are seeing that our community is stepping in to take care of our community. So y'all already know those locations that are out there. Do your due diligence to share the information with other people who need the information so we can continue to be of service to our communities in a positive and in an enlightening, in an enriching way. All right, so y'all don't want to miss that. That is this Saturday. Because I'm pulling up for me. Now, I don't know if anybody else needs to pull up, but I'm definitely going to pull up for myself. So y'all go out there and do your due diligence of doing things for your community and for yourself, for your family. All right? Gotta speak on this again. Congratulations, Miss Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child, to be recognized by the Grammys for her work in Death Becomes Her. This musical was insane. I didn't get an opportunity to go and see it because it's in New York, but the music is great because she's being recognized by the Grammys, and for her her lovely sisters to all have been recognized individually as solo artists. It lets them know that what they're doing is right on time for them, that they're walking in their paths, they're walking in their purpose. So congratulations to you. Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite Cruise 2026 is setting sail February the 7th through the 12th. If y'all love y'all Maxwell like we love our Maxwell, y'all better go and get your tickets. I've been checking out them tickets. I'll possibly wait till the last minute when the tickets are dirt cheap.
That part. That's my birthday month.
You better go and get you one when them tickets are dirt cheap.
Exactly.
I don't need the finest suite on the boat.
My ears work perfectly fine.
They work perfectly fine. And I don't have to have the windows on the boat. I can go and sit outside and see the sunlight.
But the only thing, though, that's a lot of water to drink.
Because you are below.
That's a lot of water to drink.
We didn't even talk about that yesterday. So kudos to y'all who will be in those suites. That is so hilarious to even think it. Y'all better book y'all tickets early then. Book your ticket early. Don't wait till they go dirt cheap. But if you gotta wait till they dirt cheap, I wish you the best.
Not may the odds forever be in your favor. That's crazy work.
You better have the force on your side, because you gonna need the force on your side and have your life jacket ready. Be right next to the raft. In the case of an emergency, you need to be ready. You need to have friends on the upper deck.
I'm crying, man.
Who can give you a shout just in case you don't get the message while you down below deck.
Look, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. You better make some friends because you're gonna have to get on one of the rafts if things just go
left. Oh Lord.
All right.
That's my bad.
No, you're great because we have to keep it light around here for tea time. So I was talking about this yesterday also. So acting royalty, Wesley Snipes is allegedly coming back in Blade 4.
That's another movie I would love to work on.
And Mahershala Ali may be in this film with him. Oh. Just to see what you can do with leather.
Right.
You'll turn some leather out. I'm here for this one because I want to see what Wesley Snipes and Mahershala Ali do in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley's been killing this. Mahershala is becoming acting royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So to see what these two men bring to a screen, they can do some damage. So this is all alleged, but if this is coming, I'm gonna be in the theaters when it's hit. So I will be giving y'all real feedback in real time, right? Also allegedly acting in comedy royalty, Eddie Murphy is working on Harlem Nights 2026 featuring Michael B. Jordan. This is also one of these period pieces that you would be fantastic for because we already know how they did the passion for the first film. All you will be doing is doing a more modern take of what they've already did.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to see what you would design for them. I think that they would be impressed with what you turn out. So hey, again, you got to design it. I'm going to be celebrating them this week.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class 2025.
Yes. Yes, it's about damn time.
I am still celebrating Salt and Pepper and Spinderella. Spinderella becoming the first female DJ inducted into the Hall of Fame. Outcast.
Andre 3 Stacks. We all knew the truth. They just finally caught up.
Did you hear his speech? Your face said yes. I can talk to you about the speech. That speech.
It was so needed. It was so on time. Just like he always is, truthfully.
And that flute album is the gold.
Yes.
If y'all listen to the flute album, Andre, that flute album is legit. Oh, it's a vibe. It's a moment. It's a mood. You put that flute album on, baby. You might as well go ahead and sit yourself down and meditate on life itself. Because things are about to change.
I want it on vinyl so bad.
Because it's going to be so crisp.
Oh, God, I want it on vinyl so bad.
So, you see what we say? We need it on vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
So, Andre, we need you to get that flute album on vinyl.
Yeah, and even if it's a limited run, I get it.
That part.
But I need one.
That part. Andre, we just need you to come back to the circuit. We just need you back. And the flute album was perfect. It's a perfect comeback. We need a tour.
I want to see what a tour of him just exploring different instruments would look like. Because we got Masego.
Mm-hmm.
He, with his whole thing is he plays everything. So I know that Andre 3 Stacks can play anything.
Yes.
I want to know what his language looks like in different mediums.
Yes. Absolutely insane. So congratulations to y'all. Bad Company, congratulations. Chevy Checker, congratulations. Joe Croker, congratulations. Cindy Lauper, congratulations. Soundgarden, congratulations. Mm-hmm. The White Stripes, yes. Congratulations to all of y'all, the inductees of the 2025 class of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Auntie Queen Debbie Allen winning her first honorary Oscar for her whole career within this film industry thus far. She is one of those artists that her work has transcended time. There's nothing we cannot see that she's been a part of or that she's working on currently and say that she didn't deserve her honorary Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
To see how, and if you are part of the era, we grew up with the Cosby Show in a different world.
Yep, I caught the tail end.
To see her hand in those shows, and the shows that she's currently working on, to see her hand at work.
You'll even find her touching shows you won't see her name on.
Yes.
But there are many shows that used her designs in them.
Yes. She's just a tour de force. And I'm going to be celebrating her all week on my shows. So this ain't the last time we're going to be hearing about Miss Debbie Allen. So Miss Debbie Allen, congratulations to you. Wicked for Good drops this week. This is also a show a film that I could have saw your hand into.
Yeah.
This is one. So if y'all gonna do a Wicked 3, definitely pull her in. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what this fashion is gonna be like. Oh, when I saw this film, because I watched Wicked this year. So to catch it this year for the first time, to see the fashion, I was like, ooh, whoever is a part of that budget with that fashion.
Right.
Ooh.
And then also seeing some of the people who have been like the creators who have also gone to this event, how they've designed their looks
around the show itself. Baby, y'all better go get y'all tickets for Wicked for good. That's gonna be a Thanksgiving weekend people will never forget. And we're ready to see how things play out, cause y'all faked on my girl Alpha for real. I feel some type of way for Miss Alpha, cause they really faked my girl out. And if you are a fan of Wicked, if you watched it, if you know the backstory, they really faked on our Miss Alpha, baby. I feel for you, Alpha, but it's all good because it's gonna come to a conclusion. Very excited about that. So congratulations to her. I also have to continue to celebrate the community renewal event that I went to yesterday and had an opportunity to sit in with our current Sheriff Whitehorn. Congratulations to him again. He is doing a fantastic job right now with everything that's going on in the city. For him to have that seat, it is so important that we see someone like him sitting in that seat. I'm going to post, I still have not posted yet, but I do have like snippets of his speech. Y'all, it is so important that you get to know your neighbors. Get to know the people on your street. Just get to know the people on your street. You ain't got to know everybody on the next block, but know the person on both sides and across the street and even behind you if you can. Because these are the people that when we're going through our issues and we're going through our trials, we tend to lean on our neighbors if we can't lean on our families. And we have to continue to build those relationships because those relationships are super important. That if I can't call you to go and look on my home, can you go over there and just tell Patty? Patty, come over there and just check and make sure my mail is good. Make sure my packages is good. Even if you can just grab them and bring me your house until I'm home. Grab my packages. Community is everything. And to see what community renewal is doing in these neighborhoods, how they are being of service to these children. They make sure these children get their homework done. They're mentoring. They're teaching these kids life skills. They're teaching them just how to be positive young people. We need to see more community renewal houses around the city, not only in the city, but around the world, because they're doing God's work. Again, I want to send shout outs to Coach Trey. Congratulations to you being honored. Congratulations to everyone being honored for your service in our communities right now, especially in these times when we are seeing that the world is becoming so divided in a divisive manner. When we continue to see people in our communities still coming together, still doing the work, still being of service, still being kind. We need to continue to see that. We have to be the change that we want to see, John Legend. And these kids, they have to see us respecting each other. They have to see us loving each other. They have to see us going to just help Auntie with her groceries or take out her trash or helping Granddaddy out there with that lawnmower or take him some water. These things matter, y'all. They matter. And it builds character when we can just be kind to each other. It takes us so far. It takes us so far. And just being nice, it does not cost anything to be nice.
Not at all.
It really does not hurt to be nice. So that's why I still celebrate what they're doing of their community renewal. Um, they're really doing God's work. So congratulations to y'all. Breaking news. Film and form honoring the vision, hands, and heritage that built Louisiana. This is November the 22nd. This is this week. It's going to be at the Central Arts Station, and you can go and get your tickets over at Eventbrite. To see both films, it's $40. Or if you just want to come out to a particular show, there's a show at 3 p.m., a 4:30 p.m., and a 7 p.m. show. And I'm not going to tell y'all the titles because I want y'all to go and just experience it for yourself. And I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But I definitely want to encourage you guys to get out there and go and see these stories and hear what's going on and see how the hands of Louisiana were built. Because we already know the story. We ain't got to tell. We know the story. But to see that there are people out there willing to continue to tell the story, we want to celebrate that. So when y'all see those flyers out there, definitely do your due diligence, book your tickets. I probably failed to mention this yesterday, and I'm going to mention it today. So we were doing commercials for the Love It Foundation to raise money. In this contest, it wasn't to raise money. We were working to win money for this music scene here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And we won.
Saw that.
We won. We were going up against thousands of other organizations, and we won. And I didn't get the opportunity to say it here yesterday because I shared the flyer and I shared the news. But y'all, congratulations to us.
And good work.
Good work to us because we did our due diligence. We did commercials to promote it. We were out in the city promoting it. We were at events promoting it. We did what we needed to do to continue to bring live music to our city, to continue to take care of the music artists here in our city who support us by coming out and doing live shows with music. We did our due diligence, and y'all, we should be so proud of what we're doing because we're showing the world that there's more to Shreveport than what people think. And because we know the history of Shreveport and we know how music plays such a dramatic, very dramatic part in the history of this city. I am so fucking happy that I was just able to just lend my energy and my voice to a cause that lifted our city up so high. So whenever y'all need me to come out and do something to uplift my city, I'm there, especially something like this. I am so grateful and so thankful for every artist that was a part of this program with me to see that we all pulled together for this. It's such an amazing feeling because we understand that it's us who are doing the work. It's us that's making a difference. And again, this is us doing something that later on, the people who come behind us can say, this is what the people of our city was doing. How can I be a part of that?
Exactly right. And that's why in my world, the word legacy is present tense.
Yes. Yes. And we have to be about our business, especially when it comes to our home. This is us. And to think about Lead Belly. We standing on his shoulders. To think about the artists who come through here from our hometown. We are doing the work. So I'm just happy that I was able to lend, again, my energy and my time. And to see the other artists, congratulations to us. This is a major win for us. So congratulations. So we celebrated birthdays over here on the Little Tea Time. Do you know anyone celebrating birthdays that you would like to shout out?
Not today.
Okay.
Not today. My granddaddy's birthday was a couple of days ago. But no, I don't know anybody today. And if I forgot, and my people watching, I'm sorry.
And happy birthday to y'all still.
Yes.
All right. So my Facebook followers who are celebrating birthdays today, I have to send a special shout out to the talented model Malcolm.
It is his birthday today.
It is Malcolm's birthday.
Happy birthday, beloved.
Happy birthday to you, Malcolm. You are one of the most talented people I've ever seen in my life. And to have him on my recent show.
Yeah, that is definitely somebody I look forward to the day when I can dress him.
You better dress him. You better dress him. Dress him head to the toe. Dress him. Happy birthday to you, Malcolm. Happy birthday to Miss Angela. Happy birthday to Desira. And happy birthday to Sonia. On to the celebrity birthdays. Because we celebrate our celebrity birthdays over here. I have to send a special happy birthday to Louisiana's own, the iconic queen herself, Miss RuPaul. Happy birthday to you, RuPaul.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to rapper Tyga. Happy birthday to dancer Abella Danger. Happy birthday to acting royalty, Miss Jodie Foster. Happy birthday to actor Adam Driver. Happy birthday to fashion designer royalty, Calvin Klein. Happy birthday to Miss Meg Ryan. Happy birthday to the hilarious actor and comedian Miss Allison Janney. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to, in my opinion, she is also an icon. She is definitely becoming acting royalty, and she is a fashion icon in my book. Miss Erica Alexander. TV's Maxine Shaw.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you, Queen.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to actor Mark Banner. Happy birthday to movie actor Larson Thompson. Happy birthday to actor Jason Scott Lee. Happy birthday to baseball player Ryan Howard. Happy birthday to soap opera actor Catherine Kelly. And happy birthday to the late, great TV show host, Larry King. I shouted him out tonight because without Larry King, I wouldn't be sitting here because I've studied him. I studied him along with the other talk show hosts who are doing these interviews. He was one of the ones that when you made it to Larry King, you've arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just, to celebrate him tonight. So to his family and his memory and his legacy, happy birthday to you, Larry King. Again, we're going to talk about this one more time. The Verses and Vibes Poetry Slam, hosted by yours truly, November the 21st, 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. in the Artworks Classroom, 5741 Jewella Avenue, across from Checkers. We want to invite you guys to come out and celebrate these artists with us as we give y'all some positivity using our creativity. All right. I'm going to give you some final words before we go.
Oh, well, number one, thank you for having me.
Yes.
This is my first little interview. So I've never done anything like this before. So Thank you for making it so easy to navigate.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
Okay. Yes, you are definitely welcome. And I'm looking forward to having you back when you get that book published. One author to another. I want to see authors continue to win. I want to continue to see us thrive. This is not an easy journey to navigate. And to hear you make the announcement that you're going to publish, congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
So when you get that book published, we want you to come back by here for some tea time. Bring that book so we can promote it.
All right, will do.
All right. As y'all already know about my book brand, the Coming Full Circle brand, I am going to be promoting the hell out of the Coming Full Circle series. I have finally completed this series. There are 4 books in the series, so y'all get the full collection of Coming Full Circle. I want to shout out to people who already have their full collection of the Coming Full Circle series. I am so grateful for y'all. And I want to continue to push these books. I'm going to continue to push these books and see where it takes me. It's been the best 9 years of my life. And this is just the beginning of my career. And I'm just so grateful that I've been able to share those books with y'all. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting the books. When I have my next show, definitely going to have y'all come out and get those books. You can go and check things out over on Amazon.com. That's JRAYS DEYOND. Thank you to everyone who supports the books. To everyone watching tonight's show, thank you to everyone who's tuning in tonight. Thank y'all for liking and sharing tonight's show so that someone at home can watch it also. Again, I have to thank every one of my Tea Time fam. I have to thank y'all so much because y'all have been a part of this journey with me for 4 years. And we're pushing into season 13 of this show.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am so grateful that I've been able to celebrate our community, our people in a positive way, letting them see that it's more to us than what we see on the news. And this is how I wanted to see us get it right here with a little tea time. As I always say at the every single show, opportunities knocking. You matter. Let's build and grow higher, Shreveport. And remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jarek, aka JaresD, your favorite published author, and your host of A Little Tea Time with my guest tonight, Dreams Myth. Thank you again for stopping and hanging out with us tonight. Y'all, we gotta go because we're ready to go get some food and go to bed.
It's about that time.
Yeah, definitely is. So y'all enjoy your evening. We are out of here. Peace. Welcome to a little tea time. Y'all ready? Welcome to a little tea time. Oh yeah. You like the music, I see. Welcome to a little tea time. All right. Welcome to a little, welcome to a little, welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time. Love you guys. Peace. If you like this footage, stay tuned to what's next. And thank you, my royal subscribers, for tuning into this episode of A Little Tea Time. Love you guys. Peace. Be well.